question that people are going to have for 2016 is first, is it worth buying? And two, how is the overall quality? Well, I've just tasted over 500 wines from Bordeaux from 2016 vintage. And I have to say, it's hard not to compare it with the great 2015. 2016 has a little bit more freshness. The tannins can be just as big and voluptuous and generous. And there's a lot of concentration. But what I find are three different characteristics that make 2016 different from 15. First, it's its elegance. It has higher acidity. It's a wine that has really refreshing characters. And two, I think that the wine is really very deep and refined. So it's this refinement, this attention to detail, mainly because during harvest time, the producers had about 1 month in which they can pick their grapes and really choose and maybe even go through the same harvest, the same vineyard, and harvest twice in the same area. So this gave real precision in the grapes. And this refinement and classic elegance is what makes 2016 so charming and another really great vintage. The reason that I think 2016 is going to be compared with 15 for many years to come is because they're back-to-back two great vintages. In the Northern Médoc, I especially like the wines of Saint-Estèphe, Pauillac, and Saint-Julien. Margaux, the wines could be a little bit more variable. Some producers, I think, did better in 2015 than 16, and other parts of the Médoc as well. But the Northern Médoc is a solid place from which to choose the best wines from 2016. On the right bank, I was in love with Primeur. This is a fabulous vintage for Primeur where you have such depth, but at the same time refinement because of this refreshing tannins and the attention to detail. And Saint-Emilion too is a very large region, so there's a lot of properties who did just as well as in 15 as in 16. And again, we're spoiled for choice because now we have two great vintages. So is it worth your time and money to look at 2016? I know that I'm going to be buying them for my cellar.